love this one.
What do you think of that, buddy? Hey, what do you think of that? Now I got one. It's the greatest story in the world. My dad came home from World War II and he said there'll be no guns and there'll be no fireworks in this house ever. And the guy down in the cornfield that has all the semi-trailers rented this building from this lady 25 years ago. But we have a cottage down around the hill down here on the river. And every year we drove by for 6 years, we saw 200 people standing in line to get in the semi. So we bought this property, and my one boy, Tommy, which is kind of like my partner, you know, it says Butter and Sons, you know, he's like my partner. The guy was cutting grass. The guy cuts grass. He cuts grass all the time. Got a big belly on him, 100-degree day. I dream about this. I walked down in the ditch. My boy said, go over and ask him if we can sell pop and candy bars on the line. I'll go buy 10 cases of pop and we'll get a big tub and sell pop and candy to these people. So I walks down and I says to the guy, I says, hi, I'm Pat Marty, and he didn't shake my hand. And he shut the lawnmower off and he says, what do you want? And I says, my boys would like to sell some pop and candy bars on your lines of people here. And he reaches in his back pocket and he pulls out this little chrome Derringer dual barrel. And he doesn't point it at me, he just flops it back and forth in his hands like this. And he says, if I wanted to sell pop and candy bars, I'd sell them myself. I said, you son of a bitch. I says, next year I'm gonna sell pop and candy bars in this building and fireworks. So my wife, I told my wife Lynn, I says, get down, go on down to the library and find out everything you can about fireworks. And she went down and we didn't have any luck. So we got in the car and we drove to Tennessee and Missouri and we drove all over the South. And the minute they knew we wanted to find out about their business, they just clammed up and shut up. They wanted us to leave. 70 miles over here by Beloit, Wisconsin, there's the biggest fireworks guy in Wisconsin, Larry Cornelia. We went in and we started talking to him, and he gave us the cold shoulder just like everybody else. And we were walking out the door, and he said, by the way, he says, where are you going to sell fireworks at? I says, we're going to sell them down there on the Iowa-Illinois state line. He says, you mean by that ass? H, you know? John? I said, yeah. I says, yeah. He says, get back in here. And we came back in and he says, I'll give you all the fireworks free. You don't even have to pay for them till after fireworks, just to sell against him. He says, just pay me after the season. And then he told us how to go about all the laws and everything involved in it. And that's how I got started in the fireworks business. I love to build stuff. I build all these buildings. Nothing's new. Everything I got is used and junk. I never buy nothing new. I don't even buy my clothes new. My wife buys all my clothes at garage sales. I got 11 kids, so you know, they want the Nikes. I don't need the Nikes. Yeah, I just love building stuff. I love when you throw something away, I'll make something work out of it. That's my whole life. That's been my whole life. Would you guys like to meet Paula?
Sure, why not?
Paula's my sweetheart. She lives down here with no electricity, no water, no bathroom, no nothing.
Hi.
How are you? How do you know Marty?
Say what?
How do you know Marty?
How do I know Marty? Just a friend of mine from many years.
Our families go way back together.
Yeah. Got in the same business, weren't we?
Yes. We were junkers.
Yes.
We were junkers.
Recyclers, not junkers,
yeah.
recyclers.
I like that.
Yucca, Buffer, this is Bandit, That's Nicker. That's Serena. Here's Angus.
Angus is my favorite. He's my favorite.
Come here, Angus.
This is my favorite.
He's the one that likes to run.
No, I tried
This
to
is
breed
Angus.
him. We got a Pekingese and I tried to breed him, and I mean, he worked hard, but he just couldn't get
He
the
just
job
couldn't
done.
cut it.
He just couldn't get the job done.
He couldn't cut it.
Oh, he loved her though.
Are you living right there?
Oh no, I live back in the bus and have the shed as my kitchen. I've had 60 cats down here at one time.
Tell him what happened last year with the 60-foot tree here.
Oh, we had a cat up in the tree. It was Munchkin, and we had to literally cut the tree down to get the cat out of the tree.
I cut the tree down right here. It fell right here.
Yeah.
And the cat did get hurt a bit.
Everybody, there's one rule around here, and everybody knows it.
Get along?
Or you go. So far, we've only had one that had to go.
She's 50-some years old, and she's got like 15 or 16 dogs, and no, she can't live anywhere. Oh, wow. So I let her live here free. She's a sweetheart.
Did your sons end up getting a mohawk too?
Well, last year one did and one wouldn't.
Wait, what were the little ones that were
The
here?
baby, the 9-year-old got one, but the 12-year-old, the 13-year-old is looking at girls right now, and he doesn't want to look like an idiot, I guess. I told him, I told him, I said, the girls will chase you all over the playgrounds with a mohawk, buddy. They won't let up till they catch you. Me and my boys have been doing this for a couple of years, but the guys now, like he saw me today and now he wants one. This happens every time I come to work. There'll be about 5 or 6 guys that'll want mohawks in the next 2 days because I get them.
Just the trendsetter.
Well, it's just advertising, you know. You come to Marty's Fireworks and you see all these guys with mohawks. You don't forget the name. You don't forget us. And I trade people for stuff all the time. Hats. I've had girls take their shorts off and take their shorts and change them for shorts or t-shirts or anything. Women, men, anybody. I've had guys come in here I had a kid come in here with such bad shorts one day that I said, I don't even want you in my store unless you get rid of them shorts. I mean, they were just all torn up and greased. I says, I ain't gonna serve you. I says, I'll give you some free fireworks if you take the shorts off. And he dropped his shorts and walked around in his Fruit of the Looms and bought. People loved it. I've been doing this stuff for years. Anything for a laugh. Anything to get people to remember us. The fireworks business is mom, dad, and kids. I have very few drunks and alcoholics that walk in that door. It's all family. Dad wants to. If you read the sign in there, it says, "Hey gals, the 4th of July is Christmas for men and boys." Hey, see what that says? Don't be bitching about how much money they spend on the 4th of July. I put 20 people to work here on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of July. There's 20 people working here. I can have 100 cars in the parking lot here. It's awesome. It's just awesome. You got to be here on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of July. Something happens to these guys. It's like Christmas.